You guys should just get a haircut and be okay.
We'll have a call to the public. Would anybody like to address the board?
First? Okay. My name is Mitch Dunn. I think you're all familiar with me. I had a few comments today. I have some handouts here. I was told I could not hand those out, but if any of the board members would like to review that stuff after I'm done here, I'll be pleased to give you the information that I'm quoting from here. Basically, the reason I'm here today is to say I think the airport is at a very critical junction today. I think this could be one of the most important meetings you as board members have ever attended, because it has came to the knowledge of certain people, namely the people that are associated with the Yuma Airport Watchdog website. They have uncovered the fact that the Yuma Airport Authority has maneuvered itself to a position where the sole FBO and the fuel FBO on the field is owned by a convicted felon. Second of all, that's Mr. Freeman that we're talking about. Second of all, he's being sued in federal court in San Diego, and he tried to get that dismissed a few days ago, and that failed. The lawsuit is still alive and well by Mr. Paul Scheid, who is a two-time convicted felon for fraud, the same thing that Mr. Freeman was convicted of. And what potentially could happen here is if Mr. Scheid wins his lawsuit against Mr. Freeman, Yuma County Airport Authority will now be contracted with two convicted federal felons for fraud. And all of this came out due to the efforts of people on the Yuma Airport Watchdog website. And now I've read that this board may be considering today to file action against the person who runs that website, Joe Gomez, and for revealing things that are unflattering to the airport. So I really hope this board will seriously consider what they're doing today. That's all I have to say.
Anybody else?
I'm Chris Alberti. Last Thursday we had a POV meeting, of which I am on the committee, and we were discussing a letter that was sent by Ron Kotsko about having problems contacting board members. I had suggested at that meeting that board members, since this is a public entity, be able to contact it much easier and maybe put their emails up on the board website so that when we had to contact us, we can get a hold of you guys. Somebody had brought up the idea that a personal email, they didn't really want to give out their personal email, and I had suggested that maybe they should use the airport email system. We would really appreciate it. I talked to a bunch of GA people over the last 2 days. These guys all want to be able to get a hold of you guys directly. They're not really interested in going through the staff here. They really want to contact each of you directly. So if that would be a possibility, that would be acceptable to you gentlemen and ladies. We would really appreciate that. Also today, I believe, is the election for the board. As Mr. Hinkle pointed out to me last week, which I was aware of, but basically framed up for me, that the users of this airport are the people that pay the bills. As the users of the airport, GA, General Aviation, the airlines, and most other people on this area, in the area here, are paying the bills here. I would like to recommend that during your election process today that you put on some more GA people or some people with the airlines or whoever is involved and wants to get onto this board. There were 9 people who have submitted their applications, and out of those 9 people, I believe 5 or 6 of them are GA members. So we would appreciate your consideration of those people so that we can balance the board out a little bit more and maybe have a little bit more input from the people who are paying the bills. Lastly, the thing about the website and Mr. Gomez, again, please remember we're the guys that are footing the bill here, and please spend our money wisely. Thank you very much.
I'm Tom Trotter, GA. Last week, just as we was leaving, it was brought to our attention that Yuma was the only FAA joint use airport in maybe the world. That's an erroneous statement. There's 12 Air Force, There's 10 Army, and Navy is Yuma Marines here. So we are not the only one with a joint use in the world, or even the United States. These are all, there's a list of them, have several copies. If you'd like one, you're free to have it.
Thank you.